Hey everyone, welcome back to RealGolfersTalk.com, and this time we have the final round of the John Deere Classic, which I don't know if you guys watched. Great golf. Great golf was being played. Birdies, had some setbacks. Really good round of golf. You got to see who has the ability to not get inside their head and let themselves falter. You also saw some guys take a step back that, again, it's a learning experience. That's what golf is. I feel like every round of golf, every hole we play is some sort of learning experience. Because you see a lot of these guys go through all this pressure for the first 3 days, and then on Sunday, especially Sunday, because like I said, now you're getting paid, now you're winning, now you're actually getting there. It takes 4 days to win, not one. So, but again, if you put yourself in position, you can win on Sunday, but you still have to play well the first 3 rounds. But we saw some guys just have some good holes, have some bad holes, and we'll jump right into that. But first, we got to talk about the winner. And Patrick Rodgers had the lead at 16 under. He did not win. Actually shot a 70 and gets second place alone. Shoots 70, 1 under par, and finishes the round at 17 under for the tournament. And it was kind of shitty the way it happened. Hit his ball left into the trees on 17. Ended up making a bogey. And then pars the last hole. Man, tried to hole out a chip shot on 18 to force a playoff, but the winning score was 18 under, and that is Bryson DeChambeau. Okay? Bryson DeChambeau is one of those guys that I put on my top 5. So this time, I was right. Got it right completely. He was my sleeper pick. This is why he was my sleeper pick. He shot 65. Okay? So he goes 66, 65, 70, and then 65 to win the tournament, 18 under par. Now he's going to the Open Championship. You saw he birdied 18, birdied 17, shoots 6 under on the back 9. Okay, on 17, he hit one right. He had to hit a 3-wood, 270 out of rough, hit it onto the green at about 30 feet for eagle. It is a phenomenal effort by Bryson DeChambeau. Bryson DeChambeau did something that you want to see from these young guys. He took the next step in his career. It was only his 40th start. In fact, this is where he played his first event. On the PGA Tour, they gave him a sponsor exemption 2 years ago. He finally gets a win. It's only 40 tournaments, and he's a winner. The way his style, with the same length clubs for all his irons and wedges and everything, the way that he does is different. But I like it. I like that it's different because it shows you don't need to have just the conventional swing. You don't need to have the conventional everything. You can change it up to what works for you. And if it works for you, don't change it. Don't change something that isn't broken. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it, right? They say that all the time. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So for him, this worked. He found something that works for him. And now he's a PGA Tour winner. Now he's going to the Open Championship. And I'm really excited to see Bryson DeChambeau go and play and get more experience and see how he handles the pressure now that he knows he's won before. If he gets in a position to win again, does he handle it the same? Does he handle it? I don't know how you handle it better. You shoot a 65, 6 under par to win. And this is why he won. Because when you put yourself, and we were talking about this yesterday, when you put yourself on the leaderboard, who's going to shoot a low score, especially in a place where you can make a lot of birdies? Who's going to shoot the low score to win the tournament? He did. There were some other guys that shot low scores. They were just unfortunately a little too far back. But so you got Bryson DeChambeau at 18 under par. The winner, Patrick Rodgers, 17 under. He gets second alone. Then you got Wesley Bryan, who shoots a 64 to get himself tied for third. Great job for him, 7 under par. That's a great round. Unfortunately, he was just start of the day a little bit too far back. Couldn't make as many birdies as he needed to get to 18 under, but still 7 under par is a great round of golf. And Rick Lamb, another rookie on tour, shoots 66. He's tied for third. Great round of golf. And you got Daniel Berger, who shoots 70, gets to 15 under, tied for fifth. He had inconsistent play, but that's okay. I mean, the guy's won already this year, won last year, got a runner-up finish, comes up here, top 5, so he can't complain. I still like his game going into next week. I think he'll have a good week at the Open. His style of play, the cut and the low penetrating play, the people that usually win can hit the ball lower at an Open Championship because of all the wind and all the things and the rollout you can get at all the different tournaments that they host for the Open. I mean, St. Andrews, all the very windy, low penetrating flights of the ball are what win. So that's really cool. Then you got Zach Johnson, who finishes at 15 under 67, which I said that yesterday. I wasn't really sure he was going to win just because I feel like he'd have a good round, but just not come through. That's exactly what happened with him. You got Jonathan Bird shoots 67, 400 par. A good round for him. Good to see him playing well. I mean, it finishes well. That's good for him. Hopefully he gets himself on the money where he can keep playing, week in and week out. I mean, that needs to have so many injuries. It's been unbelievable. And we got to give a big-time notable mention to Steve Stricker. What a phenomenal round of golf. Shoots 64, but played fantastic. He was 3 over par in the first round of the golf tournament. He ends up at 15 under par for the tournament. Think about that. He could have been 18 under. He could have been tied for the lead. If some of the putts would have fell, who knows what would have happened. So, I mean, but great round of golf. Good for him. I mean, he's one of those guys, 50 years old, just doesn't play a whole lot on the tour. He's got a lot going on. The President's Cup on his mind. Who's going to be in, who's going to be out. But we got a lot of good things going on, and just to see, like I said, this older guy here, Steve Stricker, an amazing putter, always has been. To see him play well like that, it's always good to see Steve playing well. And then you got Scott Stallings, shoots a 70, 1 under par, but again, 15 under, tied for 5th. You got to like that. And the last two guys we'll talk about, the two tied for the 10th position, J.J. Henry shoots a 69, and Brian Harmon shoots a 67. So there's your top 10 list of the final round, and it was a really exciting round of golf. And again, Bryson DeChambeau, just fantastic round of golf. Fantastic week, and that's why I picked him as my sleeper. I said the Greenbrier, he just looked like he found something, and he certainly did. He comes out a winner, first-time winner on the PGA Tour. So congratulations, Bryson DeChambeau. I will drink to that. Still on the Bud Light Platinum, guys. I don't know what. Yeah. I bought a 12-pack the other day. I'm still drinking. Whatever. But yeah, and then, at Scottish Open, I've been talking a little bit about the Scottish Open and what's going on with Rory, obviously missing the cut. Rafael Cabrera-Bello wins the Scottish Open, so that's good for him. I mean, another guy that's just, you saw him in the Ryder Cup, and I've seen him other times, but the Ryder Cup specifically, played really well. Just a guy that, you don't think of, but he's there. And it's kind of like a Kevin Kisner for the European Tour, but he's a good, solid player, and he showed that there by winning the Scottish Open. So that's pretty cool. It was some good stuff, and I'm really excited to get into this next week and talk about the Open Championship, and then today I'm gonna take a look at everybody's game and who I think are gonna be in the top 5. Who's gonna make it? Who's gonna not make it? And find out who's gonna hoist the claret jug. I mean, love that trophy. If you don't love the way that fucking trophy looks, oh my god, it's beautiful. I want it in my house. I wish I could play in the Open. Of course, I would fucking shoot 37 over par, but each day. But I would love to play over there in Europe. That's actually a dream of mine. So hopefully one day I can go play a great golf course like St. Andrews or Royal Birkdale. I mean, that's where they're playing this year, Royal Birkdale. So, but that'll be exciting. That'll be tomorrow. We'll get into all that. We'll look at the stats. We'll talk about that and your guys' opinion. Who do you think's gonna win? Who do you think is going to win? Please give your feedback. Let me know. I'd love to post this on a video. Talk about you. If you want your name out there, if you want to remain anonymous, we can do that. You can email me at j316dub@aol.com, JAY316DUB@aol.com. You can do that, or you can leave a comment on the page. So that's really cool. But I do want to talk about real quick before we end here, Patrick Rodgers. Again, you see a guy that played so well all week, making putts. Obviously, he took a little bit of a step back there on 17. Probably, thinking about it. I don't know what happened, but he pulled it left. And then he had his tee shot on 18 to the right. So the pressure got to him, but hopefully next time, and I'm pretty sure there'll be plenty of times for him to come through and win. He's a great talent, and he putted so well this week. I just want to give him a shout out for playing well all week. I know it's hard when you're in the lead like that, going into Sunday, and he had a lead going into 17. It's just really hard to keep your focus and calm and keep your peace of mind while you play when you're really searching For you, I just hope that you continue to grow in the game of golf and confidence in yourself, and don't let the stress and the pressures of golf overcome your ability and your talent level that you have, because clearly you have a talent that can win on the PGA Tour, and you will win someday. So I will say congratulations to you for having a really, really good week of golf, and just keep growing in the game and just keep growing in yourself. So right on, guys. This has been the final round coverage. Again, Bryson DeChambeau, 18 under, 65, your winner. The Open Championship is coming up for him. He jumped on a plane. He's ready to go. So exciting stuff. Can't wait to get into the Open with you guys. Thank you all for joining me. I'm Jason. This is Real Golfers Talk. See you guys next time.